Ready for your core strength drills? Good, because here they come. Let's get started in our hands and knees in table. Know that forearms and knees is always an option here too, whether forearms are on the ground or stacked on blocks. If you're on hands and knees, shoulders are right over or a little behind your wrist, just not in front of them. Stretch your right leg back behind you with your right toes tucked under. You can press back into the ball of your foot and get a little calf stretch if you like. Push the floor away, maybe even hover your left knee just for a second. Lower it back down. And then float your right leg up to hip height. You can stay here, or you can extend your left arm forward if you like. You can tuck your toes under if that feels better too. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bend your knee into your chest. Maybe bring your elbow to your knee if your arm's extended. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Just to wake up our core a little bit. Inhale, and then exhale, lower down. Your hand if it was lifted and your knee. Side 2. Stretch your left leg back behind you. Press into the ball of your left foot. Get that little calf stretch. Press down into the ground with your hands like you're pushing the floor away. Maybe hover your right knee for just a moment. And lower it back down. And then float your left heel up. Stay here or extend your right arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. 3 more. For 2. And last one. And lower down. Sit back on your heels for a moment. Give your wrists a little bit of a break. Now that we're warm, we're going to move on to our first drill. This is going to be a 30-second plank jack, followed by 30 seconds of shoulder taps. So for a plank jack, we're going to come into a plank, and we're going to hop our feet out, or jump our feet out rather, and in, out, and in for 30 seconds. You can do this on your forearms as well. We'll have some people demonstrating that. You can also walk your feet out, out, in, out, in. If you're walking, just alternate which foot comes out first. So make sure it's right, left, and then left, right. Then if you're on your forearms, you're going to stay for 30 seconds. If you're in your plank, feet end up wide, tap opposite shoulders. 30 seconds, or just hold the plank. You guys ready? Okay. Let's start in our plank or forearm plank. We've got 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Your shoulders can be right over your wrist or behind your wrist if you're on your hands. Keep it going here. Really good. Maybe even a little quicker if you want. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. End up with your feet wide. Holding here, 30 seconds. Shoulder taps. Or holding your forearm plank. Or holding your plank. When you pick up one hand, press the hand that's on the ground down and forward, like you're pushing the floor away. That'll help you to stay stable. Try to keep your hips still. We'll make it more of a core challenge. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Great work. Get a little stretch here for your chest. And we're going to move on to our backs. This next one is Tabata style. So that's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're going to do 8 rounds, alternating 2 exercises. We're going to alternate heel taps and leg lifts. So for our heel taps, we're going to set up like you might for bridge pose, with your heels under your knees. And see if you can touch your heels. If you can't, maybe scoot them in a little closer. That's okay if you don't quite touch. And then curl your head and shoulders up and we're going to reach for opposite heels, or reach for same side heels rather, right, left, left. You can also have your hands behind your head and move your elbows from side to side if that feels better for your neck. So we'll do 20 seconds of that. Next one, we're going to slide our hands palms down under our hips for some support here. You don't have to have that support, but I think it's kind of nice. Stretch your legs up to the sky, and you're going to lower down just to the point that your lower back doesn't start to arch away from the floor, and then lift back up. And you'll lower and lift. You can keep your knees bent. You can also curl your head and shoulders up if you like here, or you can keep them down. If you're curled up though, you're going to look toward your belly button or toward the ceiling. Whatever, again, feels best for your neck. All right, we'll start with those heel taps. 20 seconds on. Ready, curl up. Here we go. So you're breathing however you can breathe. Tapping right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel, side to side to really work our side abs, our obliques. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little 10-second rest. You can start to set up for those leg lifts, which are next. Slide your hands under your pelvis. Stretch your legs up. Ready, here we go. Lower down and lift up. Down and lift up. Personally, I like to exhale on the lift up. Breathe in a way that works for you. We have 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Take a little break. And we've got our heel taps. Here we go. Curl it up, side to side. Nice. We're reaching. Sometimes it helps too to press your tongue into the roof of your mouth. Helps the neck to not tense up so much here. We've got 3, 2, 1, rest. And we'll go back to our leg lifts. Hands under your pelvis. Again, they don't have to be, but that support's there. Why not use it? Here we go. Lower down and lift up. Lower down and lift up. Again, don't lower so far that your lower back arches up away from the floor or your hands here. And use that exhale to help you lift back up. We've got 3, 2, 1. Rest. And breathe. We're halfway there. Let's curl up. Here we go. Heel taps. Hand to heel. Side to side. And again, breathe in whatever way is sustainable for you. Just make sure you are breathing. We've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Those don't seem so hard at first maybe, but they creep up on you. Hands under your pelvis. We've got our leg lifts here. Ready? Here we go. Down and up. Maybe a nice exhale through pursed lips when your legs come up. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. We're going to do one more each side. Ready? Curl up for heel taps. Same side, hand to heel. And again, if your neck is starting to feel a little cranky, hands can come behind your head. Of course, your elbow won't be able to touch your heel, but you're reaching in that general direction. Shoulder blades lifted. For 3, 2, 1, rest. Last one here, we've got our leg lifts. Ready? Here we go. Down and up. I know you guys are working hard. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, done. How'd that feel? Good? Great. All right. Let's roll onto a side and come on up, and we'll do some side plank lifts. Continue our focus on our side body, on our internal and external obliques. So we're going to come to a forearm side plank with our right forearm down, right shoulder right over elbow. You're going to cross your left foot in front. It's kind of like a little lounge lizard pose, you can think of it as. From here, the pinky edge of your right foot is pressing into the floor, and we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower, not all the way. If you want, you can stack your feet here too. You could also bring your hand onto your hip if you like, but we're going to do 5 of those, and then a little surprise from there. Ready? Here we go. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Not so bad, right? Maybe a little side stretch here. Stretch your right arm up alongside your ear. And now we've got 10 of them. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe a little side stretch. Okay, I've got some bad news and some good news. What do you want first? Here's the bad news. 1 more round. Here's the good news. Only 5. Ready? Here we go. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done with that side. And a little side stretch here. And then we'll change sides. Left forearm down. Right foot in front this time if you have a foot in front. Shoulder over your elbow. Ready? Here we go for 5. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 3, 2, 1. And then a little side stretch. And now we have our 10. Ready? Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. We have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, little side stretch there. All right, ready for our last 5? Here we go. Lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And side stretch. Okay, we're going to finish up with one more Tabata. If your abs aren't burning already, they probably will after this one, but then we'll get a nice stretch. So we're going to alternate elbow to knee crunches, or what do we call them earlier? Star crunches. I think Kyle made up that one. And bicycles. So for these, you're going to come onto your back like you would for a, maybe sit-up challenge in high school gym class, but I promise it's not going to be that. It's going to be much better than that. We'll stretch our legs out to an X position as high as is comfortable for your low back, or rather as low as is comfortable for your low back. So not so low that your lower back arches. We're going to curl our head and shoulders up, inhale here, and then exhale, crunch in. See if you can touch elbows to knees. That means your lower body's curling and your upper body's curling. And then stretch your legs back out, lower just part way down. So we're going to go in and out for 20 seconds. You can also keep your feet on the floor and make it more of a traditional up and down crunch. Totally cool. We're going to take a little rest, maybe a really nice long body stretch, and then we're going to do our bicycle crunches. So opposite elbow to opposite knee. You can lower your foot down each time, or you can extend your leg out. Again, shoulder blades lifted. Okay, ready to roll? Here we go. We're going to start with elbow to knee crunches or star crunches. Ready? Now. Curl it up and stretch it out. And again, I like to exhale when I curl in. You might find a different breathing pattern works for you, but do make sure you're breathing. In other words, you're not holding your breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break. Bicycle crunches are next. In 3, 2, 1. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Lift your shoulder blades up off the floor. Try to lift both of your shoulder blades up off the floor. And rest. Take a quick breather. We've got another round of those star crunches. Ready? Here we go. Curl it up. Exhale up. Inhale out, if that pattern works for you. 3, 2, 1, rest. Get ready for another round of bicycle crunches. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. You can even think of taking your elbow to the outside of your opposite knee. See how that feels. Make sure there's a little space between your chin and your chest. 3, 2, 1, rest. 10 seconds of rest. We'll head into round 3 here, starting with our star crunches in 3, 2, 1, in and out. Maybe again an exhale through pursed lips, curling up upper body and lower body, or just your upper body. 3, 2, 1, rest. Your abs burning yet? Mine certainly are. Bicycle crunches in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And again, give the weight of your head to your hands so your neck doesn't have to work so hard. We want to make our abs work really hard here, but not our neck. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew, one more round of each, then we're done. Star crunches in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Give the weight of your head to your hands. Just 10 seconds left, then we're done with these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 10-second rest. And then one more round of bicycles. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Last round. Just 10 more seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Rest it out here. Let's take a full body stretch. Stretch your legs forward. Reach your arms up overhead. Point your right toes and reach back a little more through your right fingertips. And then relax the right side of your body. Point your left toes and reach back a little more through your left fingertips. And relax the left side of your body. And then keep your arms overhead and start to walk your feet over to the left a little bit, a couple of steps. And then walk your arms and your upper body over to the left too, a couple of steps. So you're getting a side stretch through the right side of your body. It might feel good to cross your right ankle over your left here, or your left ankle over your right. Either's fine. Can also feel good to hold on to your right wrist with your left hand and reach up and over to the left a little more. You want to keep both of your hips and both of your shoulders on the mat here. Soften your face and your jaw. And then on an inhale, come back to center. Now, I often find it challenging to get myself really centered and organized again after one side, so I like to hold on to the edges of my mat, scooch my pelvis back to center, and just make sure that everything is truly pointing straight ahead. And then arms up overhead again. Let's walk our feet over to the right a few steps. And then slide your upper body and your arms over to the right too, so you got to stretch through the left side of your body. You can cross either ankle on top of the other one, and perhaps hold on to your left wrist with your right hand and pull your wrist over to the right. Both of your shoulders, both of your hips on the mat. And then come back to center. And again, get yourself organized. Make sure that everything is lined up and not askew to one side or the other. And you can lie back right here in a shavasana of sorts if you like. Not of sorts, it is a shavasana. Or if you need to get on with your day, roll over to a side and come upright. And thank you guys. Thank all of you for your hard work today, and I'll see you back tomorrow for your recovery class.